So what's up, world? Welcome back to the channel, guys. I am David, and on today's episode we're going to update you guys on what's been going on in life. As you can see behind me, you see a bunch of stuff, right? So we got ourselves another house, guys. We are very excited. We picked ourselves up a 5-bedroom 3.5 bath house. I'll give you guys a quick look at it. And there she blows in all her glory. Looks pretty cool. And we just got it, so we're pretty excited about it. So just to get me back into the routine of things, I'm just gonna pick up the camera. I'm gonna start filming. I gotta get this garage somewhat organized because I got one more trip with the Home Depot truck to make. We've been taking Home Depot trucks and just doing it. They have a 12-foot truck that we can rent here, and we've been just shuttling it back and forth, one load at a time. This is my second load that we've done already, and so that way it gives us time, because I was just going to get one big truck and just move everything in one shot, but this gives us time to sort through stuff and kind of go through stuff, so to make it a little bit easier. So got to get this organized, and I might as well just start filming. And I don't know if this is going to be interesting at all. Maybe I'll just do a time lapse for this or something like that. I don't know, but got to get back into the routine of filming, so let's get cleaning. All right, so we got a bunch of stuff to move around or get moved around. Got a bunch of tools, there's just stuff everywhere. This will turn into the new shop, though. As much as I can make it turn into a new shop, right now it's the catch-all for all the stuff coming in as we get to try to start going through stuff. But I think my first agenda here, this is dust collection stuff right here in these 3 boxes. I think I'm gonna put them up there up top just to get them off the floor and out of my way there. The toolbox, I actually cleaned the toolbox out already as far as the stuff is concerned in it, and did a quick little vacuuming to it. So you see there, so I pulled everything out of the toolbox and just stuff everywhere. Before I actually had to move that toolbox, this is all the stuff that came out of it. All these boxes here. Well, most of it that came out of this toolbox. So I got most of that already done. I had to pull everything out of that toolbox and put it in those boxes, was the point. And so now it's just everywhere. But the toolbox is cleaned out. I have to go through those boxes, and I want to reorganize that that tool chest back so it looks good. And we're going to call that a day there. But for right now, we need to get floor space, because I have another load to go get at some point in time to clean out our storage unit. So let's start, like I said, let's get over there. Let's get this done. And instant progress. Just toss them on up there. Looks good up there. Those are hanging over a little bit, but they're such light boxes that I'm not too worried about that. I think the next plan of action is maybe, I guess, is just going to be to deal with this. It all has to get dealt with to some fashion. So I think I'm going to deal with this section next. Get some of this stuff put into the basement, into some closets that we have in the basement. So it's the next day, and what had happened was, and then well, I think my battery just died, and I wasn't paying attention, and we lost a lot of footage. We didn't lose it, just never recorded. Whatever, moving along, we got a bunch done. See if we can get you guys a look. We didn't get a ton, but we did get a lot done. We got a lot of stuff moved around, a lot of stuff gone through. So the garage is looking better. Now, in this journey, I determined that I want to take this whole setup against this wall here. This whole thing. And I want to put it right here on this wall. The reasoning for that is because of those steps right there. I cannot move those steps no matter what happens, and I want to be able to pull a car in here. My toolbox doesn't stick out as far as that step does right there, so I can put the toolbox, that's still going to be further out. But I can put that whole entire setup against this wall here. Now all this stuff against the wall, this all can move. That can go to the other side because it's a lot thinner. Now here on this side, if I really have to, and I really don't want to, I can take these here, these shelves down. I prefer to leave them there because I like them there. But I no matter what happens, I want to be able to fit a car here in the shop. I got to be able to work on the cars when they break or anything goes wrong. The truck is leaking oil, so I got to deal with that. I think the van is leaking a little bit of oil too. I know it's leaking oil because I have to keep filling it up with oil every so often. Not like it's not a heavy leak, but every, I don't know, 6 to 8 weeks I got to put like a half a quart in there. So I got to contend with that too. So I got to be able to fit cars into the garage and also contend with. This is a 2-car garage for the record. My motorcycle has to fit in here. My lawnmower, my zero-turn lawnmower has to fit in here. All the things that I have to fit into this space somehow. We don't know if we're going to put up a tool shed or anything like that just yet. We haven't. Right now, this is the space that we have, and this is what we have to work with, and we're going to work with it until further notice, essentially, until we decide on something different. Now, this shop can take a couple different forms. I may switch everything back. I don't know. I'm just kind of firing from the hip here and just spitballing it, and just I thought it was going to go over here, and I'm like, nope, over there, and so it's subject to change. Anyway, let's get us back to work. I'm over here running off at the mouth. Let's get the work done. So we're making some good progress. Just open this cabinet up. Wanted to give you guys a look at it. I was about to get rid of this cabinet, but I think this holds this stuff right here pretty well, man. Let me know what you think in the comments. However, this thing is pretty rickety, so now that we're coming to have to move this to put the toolbox right there, I need to put some staples or something in the back side of that, because if you ever put a cabinet together before, there's a little backing right here. You see this? This little thing is... And that little piece really makes this thing a lot more stable. So it looks like I've already repaired. I've had this thing for so long. It looks like I already see staples in it. Maybe I'll put some nails in it off my air nailer or something like that. This is a classic scenario of when your project have projects, but everything's gonna be a project right now because there's just so much going on. So whatever, let's get this thing emptied out and not stapled, but nailed up. Not sponsored or anything, but I got a cool little 1 gallon battery power compressor that shoots my little nailer off. And it's times like this that this little thing besides airing up tires comes in really perfect. This, you know, because I don't have a battery powered one of these, so this thing comes in good handy. In which I'm sure I'm going to be getting one. Not sponsored by Ryobi either. I paid my good money for that, but that little thing in a pinch, man, comes in great handy. I think the nails in this are shooting too far. See if I got any long staples. Gonna go ahead and try the stapler. Looks like I already stapled it once, but it's gonna have to do again. So it is very apparent to me the staples didn't do that well last time, and they're probably not going to do that well this time. I just need to get it moved and get it somewhat stable for wherever it's going to go on that side of the wall. Odds are we're going to have to build shop furniture or something like that later. There's so many projects that are about to occur that it's unbelievable. So we're going to run out of money before we run out of projects, which is probably everyone's problem. Oh. So while I was emptying this guy out, you see these plastic clips here that hold the shelf, that hold these shelves up? I ended up breaking one on this side over there. It ended up breaking. Now I have a bag of these plastic clips somewhere, but Lord knows I don't know where they are after all of this time. So I think I might end up just having to screw just drill out this way so I see where the hole's at, and then put a screw through the actual shelf itself and calling it a day, just to keep that shelf in there, because, you know, this thing is old. It owes me nothing. But it is going to make for good storage. So I like it there. Looks pretty good to me. Let me know what you guys think. I think that's going to work, man. We'll see. Only time will tell. Lord knows this thing probably gets switched all around a gazillion times right now. I want to get a decent space, obviously. So this stuff's got to move now. Where are we at? This stuff here has to move now, so we can get these tables, this table and that parts washer on that side of the wall. So it's not gonna get done if I'm sitting here running my mouth. So let's get to it. Got everything moved. I think it looks pretty good. I don't know. What do you guys think? Take a look. Not bad in my opinion. Just for a little bit of work there. I found out also, I did some quick measuring, and in that corner I can fit this snow thrower. So I may go ahead and move that stuff in that corner next and go ahead and duck this guy in over there. Before I do all of that though, I do want to get this thing started because it hasn't been started in probably 3 or 4 months at this point. I try to start every 3 or 4 months so it doesn't go bad or do anything silly. Also, we need to contend with this mess here that we have created. We got to contend with that, and then also we got to clean up some of this space that's in this direction still. That's still got to get done. So another good idea, besides putting that in that corner, is taking this table, I think, and putting it against that wall right there. And I think I'm gonna try to do that. I'm really not too sure. I'm just kind of winging it all, guys. I'm just spitballing here, you know, firing from the hip and just going for it. But I think I'm going to try that. However, it's getting late. I'm getting tired. I'm ready to go inside, have some supper, enjoy the kids, play with them before they go to bed. So I'm going to get back after this tomorrow. We'll see you then. So it's the next day, guys, and what I decided to do, I was doing some film editing last night. What I decided was we're going to cut the film here, or cut the show here, because I don't want to make the show too long. I appreciate you guys watching. For those who are watching, I do appreciate it by a lot. Don't forget to like and comment and all of that fun stuff. Join me in the comments, guys. And I'm going to pick right back up on the next episode. We're going to pick right back up on what we're doing. So stay tuned for it if you're interested. But we are going to cut it here just to not make it too long. So thanks for watching, guys. And as always, 2 things. Don't forget to take the time to enjoy what you do. And don't forget, work does not do itself. So don't be afraid to get out there and get after it.